everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I want to talk about toners and micellar water. Now I don't know if many of you know, but I have normal to dry skin. I'm more on the normal side. However, I really love using toners and toners before moisturizer and micellar water to help take my makeup off in the evening. So I'm going to go over some micellar waters first that I've been using or that I've used over the past year and let you know what I think about them. There's so many on the market. These are just a sample of the ones that I've tried. So let's get started. I'm going to start off with one from the drugstore, and it's Garnier Skin Active Micellar Water, and this is the one with the pink cap. I found it was somewhat effective in taking off makeup. It didn't have a strong fragrance. Actually, this had no fragrance, and it was just okay. I managed to use this big bottle in a short amount of time because I had to use quite a bit each time to help take off my makeup. So this one I found to be just okay in taking off makeup. I found this in Ulta. It is the Yes To Coconut Hydrate and Restore Ultra Hydrating Micellar Cleansing Water. And this one frustrated me quite a bit because initially I was very happy to see this delivery system where you put the cotton pad right here, you push down and it delivers the toner. However, it made a mess everywhere all the time. And if I remember correctly, I got this on sale, and as I started to use it, I was like, that's why it's on sale, because this top is so messy and infuriating. So I did not like this delivery system on this particular brand, because I've had other products who have this squishy top and it works just fine. Now, the product itself was also subpar. And I love the Yes To brand for their face sheet masks. I love those. But this micellar water was just no good. Now we're moving into, it's still drugstore, but it was a little more expensive. This is Pacifica's Coconut Water Micellar Cleansing Tonic. So they market this as being able to take off makeup and tone the skin. It had a really nice kind of coconut spa smell, but once again, it didn't do that great in taking off makeup, and it was kind of expensive. I found that I was making myself have to use this when I reached for it. I just wanted to get done with using the bottle. I would not repurchase this, and I wouldn't recommend it. All right, on to some ones that worked a little bit better for me. This next one is by the brand Tony Moly, and as you can see, I really like this one. It's the Peach Punch Cleansing Water. Now, forewarning, it does have a strong candy peach smell, but doesn't make the skin itchy or dry or excessively tight. And it removes eye makeup like a dream. I was so surprised at how well this took my makeup off. So I really like this. It doesn't burn my eyes. It has a fun kind of candy scent, and I love it. I found this one at Ulta. The next two, or the last two micellar waters that I wanted to talk about are both from Bioderma. One is the Sensibio H20, and the other one is the Hydrabio H20. To me, quite frankly, I can't tell the difference between the two. They both take off makeup incredibly well, and the blue one has a slight fresh scent, and the pink one has no scent. But other than that, as far as their effectiveness with taking off makeup, they were great. I just have these in the travel size because I wanted to make sure I liked them before I purchased a full bottle, and I would repurchase this. These are a fantastic micellar water. Would purchase again. All right, let's shift gears. Let's go on over to toners. I love toners. I can't express it enough. They make my face feel so clean and balanced, and it's a great step right after I wash my face, but before I put on moisturizer or eye cream or anything like that. So we'll start with one of my favorite brands, and that is Caudalie. I love Caudalie. It is one of my all-time favorite skincare brands. However, this toner was just a 5-6 out of 10 as far as the experience I had with using it. It had a lovely scent. All of the Caudalie products are fragranced. In my opinion, they smell fantastic, but they do have a fragrance. And I felt like for this one to be called a moisturizing toner, I didn't feel like it imparted that much moisture to the skin. So I liked it, but I didn't love it. Now, the next product it's more of an essence, but it felt like a toner, and it kind of made my skin feel like a toner. It's also by Caudalie, and it's their Vinoperfect essence. It was okay. It didn't do anything bad to my skin. It didn't do anything great. It was just okay. Another kind of miss by Caudalie, and I'm surprised because when I tell you I love this brand, I love this brand. So these two products from them were just so-so. Okay. Now another toner that I expected to like a little bit more than I did, and if I didn't mention before, all of these are empties. I've been saving these empties for the past year, and I was like, finally, I need to talk about them and so I can throw them away. So this one is by the brand Kiehl, and this is the Cucumber Herbal Alcohol-Free Toner. What can I say about this toner? It was another product that I felt like I had to force myself to use. It has a medicine cabinet from your grandma's house kind of witch hazel smell. I don't know if there's any witch hazel in it, but that's what it reminds me of. And it's also green in color. You can't tell because I used it all, but it's also green in color. And I just felt like this would be a lot more of a pleasant experience to use than it actually was. They say that it's targeted for sensitive skin. However, this kind of burned my eyes a little bit. And I know you're not supposed to put toner near your eyes, but let's be frank. When we're using a cotton pad all over our face, sometimes it gets near your eye. And this one, just be careful on if you choose to purchase it. It's kind of so-so. Would I recommend it? Probably not. It's editing to Keisha here, and I realized as I was editing this video that there were 5 toners that I forgot to talk about. The first 2 are from different companies, and the last 3 are from one company. So the first one that we want to talk about, and you may have seen this in my video where my daughter does my makeup, and that's the Caudalie Grape Water. Not sure if you can see that. There we go. That's the Caudalie Grape Water. I like this. It's a little pricey because it is Caudalie, but it was very soothing. As you could see in that video, I had just washed my face. My face was really tight, and my daughter was 4 at the time. Attempted to spray this on my face, and I sprayed some as well. It was really good. It was soothing and moisturizing, and that moisture does last. So it's not just like water that does evaporate from the skin quickly. So I do like this. I would buy this again, I believe, if it were in a set, because I noticed that Caudalie does little sets sometimes around Christmas. That's a time when I might pick something like this up. So that was a good one. The next one I haven't used for as long, and it's by the brand Laneige. It is a fresh calming toner. Now, I think because I haven't used this one for as long, I'm going to continue testing it, and I think I want to do an all Laneige skincare video, or at least the ones that I've tried. As I've tried a few, and there's a couple other things that I do want to try. I've used the lip sleeping mask and the eye sleeping mask, as well as I had a little mini set of some of their pore refining skincare. So I've used this one so far. I like it. I don't love it, but I want to get back to you guys with a little more detail. Okay, now the next three are from Mario Badescu, and if the amount that I've used is any indication of how I like the products, you can kind of see what's what. So this first one is the Glycolic Acid Toner. It's a 2 ounce bottle, and I've used maybe a quarter of it. Okay. The next one is an Alpha Grapefruit Cleansing Lotion. It's a toner, and this is an 8 ounce bottle, and I've used also about a quarter of it, maybe a third. And then the last is a 1 ounce bottle of the Cucumber Cleansing Lotion, and I used the whole thing. So that's the Cucumber Cleansing Lotion, and that's all gone. Oh. Looks like there's a little in there, but it's completely empty. So, issue that I had is that the Glycolic Acid Toner is marketed for combo dry skin. I don't know if you can see that there. Combo dry. That's what that C and D stands for. That's who it's marketed for. I have normal to dry skin, so I thought this one would be good for me. I didn't care for it very much because I felt like it made not much difference in my skin at all. So the Glycolic Acid Toner is supposed to help decrease the look of fine lines and wrinkles and help with dullness and chemically exfoliate the skin. I didn't feel like it did any of that. So I tend to go back and forth between toners. I'll use one for a couple of days, or depending on what I feel like my skin desires, I'll use a different one. I don't feel like this did anything for me. The Alpha Grapefruit Cleansing Lotion is marketed for combo dry and sensitive skin. The sensitive skin, I can attest to, I don't have sensitive skin, but it didn't make my skin feel irritated, or I didn't get any rashes or anything like that. There was no tingling or burning. But as far as the dry skin, I actually felt like this made my skin drier. So I was like, what is happening? And then with the Cucumber Cleansing Lotion, or it's also a toner. I don't know why they call toners lotion sometimes. But this one is marketed for combo oily skin. But I felt like this made my skin feel more moisturized. So I don't know, maybe that was just something unique to my skin, but the one that was marketed for dry skin made me feel more dry, and the one that was marketed for oily skin made my skin feel more moisturized. I don't know, can't figure it out, but those were a few toners that I wanted to talk about. I would repurchase this cucumber toner. I like that one a lot. Okay, back to the rest of the video. Now the next one I absolutely adored. Unfortunately, a few others of these aren't cruelty free, but this one I loved so much, and I just wish it was cruelty free, and it would be a slam dunk. But this is by the brand Vichy, and they call it their perfecting toner. There's a lot of French on here. I'm not even gonna try it, but it's their perfecting toner. I found this in CVS, and oh my goodness, my skin loved this. The scent is just that characteristic French pharmacy smell, slash spa, clean, fresh scent. And I love this so much. It made my skin feel moisturized, balanced, and ready for makeup, ready for other products to go on top of it. This is one of my favorites. I love it so much. I would definitely recommend, if you're okay with it not being cruelty free. And I hesitate to say that I would purchase it again because I'm trying to be more conscious of purchasing cruelty-free products. I'm not there yet, but I'm trying to keep it in mind when I do buy things. So that's the only hesitation I would have in recommending this, is that it's not cruelty-free. Now, the last two that I have today, and like I said, there are many others on the market, are newer ones, but I really like them. And let's start with the Ole Hendrickson Dark Spot Toner. So I've used about this much of the product so far, and I really like this. So I have hyperpigmentation along this area and here, as well as along my mouth and obviously around my eyes. You're not supposed to use this near your eyes, and it has a almost lemony, chemical lemony smell that makes you feel like, ooh, I really shouldn't put this near my eyes. But I've actually gotten this near my eyes because I was trying to get it as close to the dark circles without getting them into my eye, and I've gotten it in my eye and it doesn't burn. I just knew it was gonna burn because of the way it smells, but it didn't burn at all. And I actually feel like I've noticed a difference, particularly on this dark area here. This one's a little slower to come around, but it really is helping. I would definitely recommend this, and I would repurchase this. I use it at night only, and obviously during the day, because it does have AHAs in it. You have to wear a sunscreen. So, but I would recommend this and recommend it very strongly. Definitely will repurchase. And last on the list, I just bought a small size of this because this is by the brand Fresh, and Fresh is very expensive. So I wanted to make sure that I liked this before I bought it. And it is their Rose Deep Hydration Facial Toner. And I love this. Oh, I have expensive taste and it drives me crazy. But this is so good. I love it. It obviously smells like roses. It makes my skin feel supple, soft, hydrated, and balanced. And if you love roses, the smell is to die for. So I would definitely recommend this, as long as you don't mind the smell of rose, because there are actual rose petals in the bottle. And this is a repurchase, unfortunately, because this small bottle was like $20 or $25. So I don't even know how much the big bottle costs, but this lasted me quite a while. So I try to justify it where I can. So those are some micellar waters and toners that I've used. Hopefully you'll find something in these that will work for you. Maybe let me know some micellar waters and toners that you've used in the comments below, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.